Abram sent out of Egypt. Inherited unprofitable lies.
Abram sent out of Egypt. Here we go again. Welcome back to Unprofitable Lies, Part 4, Abram sent out of Egypt. Let's recap. We have the flood, we got out of the ark, and we were commanded to be productive and procreate in the land. We got out and began doing that through Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Among the children of Japheth through his son Cush. We should know the names of the sons were switched between Japheth's sons and Ham's sons. Amraphel or Nimrod appointed himself leader. He built a great city and attempted to build a tower. This plan was crammed and we began to disperse from modern-day Sudan. But to the ancient day, it was the land of Shinar. Abram left Mesopotamia and went to Bethel, where a famine caused him to go to Egypt. Now he is leaving Egypt. Are you there? Good. Abram, Sarai, and Lot, along with all their possessions, are in the green state on the map above. They are being sent out by the Pharaoh. What is overlooked is where he went. Keep in mind, we have inherited lies as the theme. Genesis 13:3 And Abram went up out of Egypt, he, and his wife, and all that he had, and Lot with him, into the south. We all know what north, east, south, and west are. Growing up to help me remember it was never eat shredded wheat, for you it may have been, never eat soggy waffles. Abram was in Egypt and it is recorded that he left Egypt going south. Verse 2, And Abram was very rich in cattle, in silver, and in gold. 3 And he went on his journeys from the south even to Bethel, unto the place where his tent had been at the beginning, between Bethel and Hai. Verse 4 Unto the place of the altar, which he had made there at the first, and there Abram called on the name of the Great Spirit. Abram was already wealthy but left with even more cattle, silver, and gold. He went on his journey from Egypt, south, until he came to Bethel. Bethel is the place where he originally pitched his tent when he left Mesopotamia and came to the land of Canaan. He was in Bethel and Hai, between those places, and he continued to call on the name of the Great Spirit. Abram went far south because Bethel and Hai are in modern-day Namibia. This is proven in detail in our physical books. Africa is the land of Shem and the Abantu Research and Study Bible. Abram, Sarai, and Lot left Egypt and came to Namibia where Shechem, Sihim, Bethel, Bethany, and other locations are where the Canaanites were. This is not easy to put into your mind, so we are doing this with images so we are all able to hardwire this true reality in and replace the old inherited unprofitable lies, get them out. Abram journeyed from Egypt to the south, the southern countryside of the continent Egypt resides. It is Africa. He went south, bringing along his wife, Lot, and all he owned. Abram and Lot left Egypt and traveled south. While in the southern part of the land from Egypt, he went further south to Bethel. The land was not able to support both he and Lot, so they decided to separate. Lot chose the plain of Jordan while Abram stayed in Canaan. The great Creator told Abram that he would give him and his seed all the land he saw, as he was commanded to look into all directions on the continent he was on. He was also told that he should walk through it and survey it. Abram then moved to the plain of Mamre and Hebron and built an altar to the great Creator, the Heaven Father of all heaven and earth. Hebron is in what we call South Africa today, in Cape Town. This is a gorgeous area today. Yes, this is where Abram stayed upon leaving Mesopotamia, which is West Africa, and Ur of the Chaldeans, which is the land of Shinar where the Tower of Babel was, which is in modern-day Sudan. All of it, and we do mean all of this story you find in your Bibles today took place in Africa, or otherwise known as the Land of Shem. This can easily make us feel bad. How can it be that we were lied to so easily, so willingly, and so harmlessly? It's easy. It's called the old switcheroo. Take the guy at the front of the line, put him in the back, and take the guy in the back and pull him to the front. Do it while no one is looking and bam, keep the show going so no one misses a beat. That is until the spirit of the great Creator rains down on his children. They receive the truth and cannot help but disseminate it to the people. The sorcery of TV, movies, books, and a viperous venomous educational system can no longer deceive as it did in times past to the very elect. But wait, the story gets better. Thank you for visiting and listening along with us today. Today's script was based on Genesis chapter 13. This is Minister Koko with the BSM Team, for www.biblestudyministry.com. Tell a friend about us, about the movement for truth and righteousness, all for a better world community. We're rewriting history right before your eyes, correcting unprofitable, inherited lies. Africa is the land of Shem, and the Abantu Research and Study Bible will be available soon for a select group of people who want to support the research and findings. Join our email list at www.biblestudyministry.com so you are alerted when these books are available. To prove what we're saying about Africa being the land of Shem, and secure your limited copy. May the great Creator's peace be upon you.